What's up, guys? So this video is going to be a book review, and recently I have been reading An Abundance of Katherines by John Green. I do have all of his books currently. I'm not sure if he's working on a new one or not, but as it stands, I do currently have all of his books. I didn't want to do Looking for Alaska because that's a TV show on Stan. I think that's a series. I think it's on Stan. There's a series on Stan. Paper Towns and Fault in Our Stars are both films. They were both released theatrically. He helped write one of the short stories in Let It Snow, which is a movie on Netflix. Will Grayson's another one that he collaborated on. I don't think it's come out yet. And then his most recent one is Turtles All the Way Down. And I don't know, I just felt like going for something that had been out for a bit longer, so that if I'm getting into, I've only, of the 19 chapters, I'm only up to number 5 at present. I do a whole heap of other stuff, so finding time to actually sit down and read is probably the most difficult part for me, to actually sit down and read. But I enjoy actually having the books, so I don't want to get audiobooks. Whether that's stubbornness or taste really sort of depends on your perspective. But I have been reading the physical copy. I do like the feeling of actual pages in my hand. But yeah, so far, it's very interesting, to say the least. I do like, and obviously, I'm only that far into the book, so obviously the chapters get bigger at some point, I'm assuming. 18, where's number 19? Cool. That much at the end is like acknowledgements and Q&A and the first chapter of Fault in Our Stars, as well as like the epilogue. So there's 14 chapters in that bit. So I'm assuming that at some point they get a fair bit longer than they have been. But yeah, at the moment it's kind of interesting. I do like that the main character's supposed to be like this prodigy, and that the book is written as such. First page of the first chapter, down the bottom, there is actually this little like footnote kind of thing, which isn't essential to understanding the story, but it does help to add to some of the humour in the story, as well as I think kind of goes to how the main character sort of thinks. Like, there's things that he just understands, and he's sort of leaving these footnotes to sort of dumb it down for us normies to be able to read and understand like the thought process and stuff. And I thought that as a like a literary technique, that was very well used, or at least it has been. There are occasions as I'm flipping through the book, obviously it's mainly words, it being what it is. I don't know, maybe I saw them later in the book. Let's try going this other way. Come on. Yeah, there we go. First page. There are instances in the book where like equations, and there was a graph here somewhere. Some graphs, just to sort of run home the fact that the character is a prodigy. But yeah, Also having the weird quirk of only dating girls named Catherine, and somehow managing to date 19 of them. I mean, this book is, it's probably a good place to start, isn't it? How old is this book? When was this first written? So how common in high schools were Katherines in America in 2006? Because I just feel like it's unlikely that 19 Katherines would go to the same school as well as somehow, like I don't know, that just seems like a very high improbability of one person dating 19 different girls named Catherine. Just me. I just think that it's improbable, but it is certainly an interesting premise. That's for sure. Obviously, like most of John Green's books, it's got sort of this love story that's gonna not turn out the way traditional love stories turn out. I mean, most of Fault in Our Stars is setting up the fact that Hazel's probably gonna die, and that Augustus was basically cured, and we all know how that turned out. Paper Towns sets up that Margot liked to play games and leave clues and stuff around, and thinking he's following this trail of clues in order to find her and profess his love, finds out that she believes that he can't possibly love her because she doesn't even know who she is, sort of thing. And yeah, so it's going to be interesting how this one turns out. I am looking forward to being able to just sit down and read the rest of it. But for the moment, it's actually a pretty good book, and I'm really glad I decided to pick it up. Hopefully this will kick me back into gear of actually reading, because I have so many books on my shelf that I've got because they looked good, and I've read like the first 3 or 4 chapters and then not gone any further on them. Plus, at the moment, it will save me money on having to pay for Netflix and whatnot for a little while, just until some good stuff comes on. Like, I know Rick and Morty season 4's being uploaded once a week, but waiting a week for like a 20-minute episode, I think I'd just rather wait till this whole season's out and then just I mean, I am currently up to date, but if I just wait till the last like 4 or 5 episodes are out and then just do a full season binge, I think that's going to be a little bit more satisfying as far as being able to watch Rick and Morty is concerned, as well as coming into sort of more August and beyond sort of thing. Hopefully there's going to be some MCU uploads on Disney Plus, which would be good. So yeah, gonna try and get back into reading in the next couple of months. But yeah, that's pretty much all. Like I said, I've only really read the first 5 chapters, so I can't give like a full in-depth review as of yet to this book. But I mean, it's John Green. He's an amazing author. All of his stories are really well written. I don't think there's anything really much that I can say that you can't, for this book particularly, that you can't apply to any of his other works. He definitely has a very unique style of writing, and is really good at subverting expectations. That's all I've got for this video. Sorry it wasn't more exciting or in depth, as I try to hold myself to a particular standard, but it is what it is. Maybe once I've finished, hopefully if I can finish this book and then pick something else from my bookshelf, hopefully by the time I come around to doing a book review next month, I'll have actually finished that book and can give a full review of the book and the story. But yeah, that's all I've got for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me, and the notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload new ones. And yeah, until next time guys, keep your head screwed on.